Your 1 acre plot isn't just a garden, it is an untapped biological machine. Most people think they are limited to a few hens and maybe a small vegetable patch, but today we are going to show you how to stack 11 different species into a zero-waste loop that actually feeds itself. Stop working for your farm and start making your farm work for you. We have analyzed the most successful small-scale ecosystems to find the missing links that most beginner gardeners overlook. We aren't just making a list today, we are building a loop where the waste of one species becomes the fuel for the next. This is about achieving true self-sufficiency by using biology to do 80% of the work for you. To build this machine, we have to start with the experts in waste management and soil improvement. The first gear in our machine is the black soldier fly. Don't worry, these aren't your typical houseflies. They don't carry diseases and they don't even have mouths to eat your food. Think of them as a biological factory that converts your kitchen scraps and livestock manure into two premium products: crumbly organic fertilizer and larvae packed with 40% protein. To get started, you only need a small tray system covering about 2 to 5 square meters in a cool, shaded spot. By tossing your organic waste into these bins daily, you can potentially cut your future poultry feed bill by 40%. The critical secret here is moisture. You must keep the bedding between 60 and 70% moisture. If it is too wet, it loses oxygen and starts to smell. If it is too dry, the larvae grow slowly and cannot digest the waste. Once you have your protein factory running, it is time to introduce the second and third parts of our system: chickens and turkeys. Since you are already raising larvae, heritage chickens are the natural next step. On a 1 acre plot, the perfect formula is a mobile chicken tractor. This is a bottomless coop that you move across your garden beds every single day. As you shift the tractor 2 to 3 meters daily, the chickens clear out pests and weed seeds while leaving behind a nitrogen-rich layer of manure. They till the soil about 5 centimeters deep without destroying the structure like a heavy mechanical tiller would. But don't just stop at chickens. You should raise 3 to 5 free-roaming turkeys alongside them. Turkeys act as an incredible radar for the entire farm. They can spot hawks from a distance and sound the alarm for the rest of your livestock. Plus, they eat the tough, tall grasses that chickens usually ignore. A common mistake beginners make is leaving birds in one spot for too long. If they stay more than 3 days, the manure concentration sours the soil. Keep them moving to keep the land healthy. To handle the more delicate areas of your garden, we look to our fourth animal, the Indian runner duck. Unlike chickens, ducks don't scratch at roots or damage your plants. They are highly active foragers that move with incredible agility. Their main job is hunting snails, slugs and beetles in your established vegetable gardens or orchards. You should maintain a flock of 5 to 10 ducks and place their coop near a low-lying area. Here is a pro tip for beginners. Set up small splash pools or mobile ponds for them. The wastewater from these pools is a nitrogen-rich liquid fertilizer. You can channel this water directly to the base of your fruit trees without needing to compost it first. It is pure liquid gold for your orchard. Next, we move to the high-speed protein source of the farm: rabbits and quail. Rabbits are vital because their manure is one of the few that can be applied directly to plants without composting. It won't burn your crops. In a smart system, you place your rabbit hutches directly over your black soldier fly bins. This creates a vertical stack where rabbit droppings fall down and are processed immediately by the larvae, creating a zero-waste loop. Just remember that rabbits are sensitive to weather. They handle the cold well, but a single scorching day without shade can cost you the entire colony. Right alongside them, you can raise dozens of quail in a very small space. They take only 6 to 8 weeks to start laying eggs, which is much faster than chickens. Since they are quiet, they are perfect if you have neighbors nearby. Just ensure their cage floors don't have mesh that is too wide, or they may break their legs. Now we move into the heavy lifters of the 1 acre farm, the Nigerian dwarf goats and sheep. If you want fresh milk but don't have room for a cow, these goats are your best bet. They are compact and space efficient, but their milk has a high butterfat content perfect for cheese. You must raise at least 2, as they are highly social and will become stressed if left alone. Think of goats as your mobile brush clearers. Instead of laboring to clear overgrown weeds yourself, you tether them to the area you want cleared. Following them, you can introduce sheep to manage your lawn. Sheep are the ultimate lawn mowers because they graze grass down to a uniform height. A common mistake here is keeping sheep on damp ground. Ensure the area stays dry to prevent hoof diseases. For the toughest land reclamation projects, we call in the Kunekune pigs. These are not your average industrial pigs. Kunekunes are primarily grazers and only lightly till the surface. They are the best way to clear out decaying stumps or tangled roots in an area where you want to plant later. A smart strategy is to paddock them in a specific area for 2 to 3 weeks before moving them on. Their manure is an excellent booster for soil fertility, especially in orchard zones. To protect this entire ecosystem, we need the 9th animal, the goose. Geese are nature's alarm system. They are highly territorial and will protect your smaller poultry from intruders. They also love to eat grass, which helps keep your walkways clean without needing a weed whacker. However, be warned that they are loud. Do not raise geese if you or your neighbors cannot handle noise in the middle of the night. You must also socialize them early so they don't become aggressive toward your family. The final piece that closes our energy loop is fish. This is where you utilize all the excess water and nutrients that wash down from your land-based systems. On a 1-acre plot, a small pond of 30 to 50 square meters is enough to raise tilapia or catfish. By channeling the wastewater from your duck pools and the runoff from your compost areas directly into the pond, you create a nutrient reservoir. Over time, this pond water becomes enriched with microorganisms, making it a superb liquid fertilizer for your vegetables. The secret to maintaining this is to dredge the bottom muck once a year. That sludge is black gold. Use it as mulch for your fruit trees to get sweeter fruit and stronger growth. You don't need to start with all 11 species today. The best way to begin is by mastering the waste processes first. Start with your black soldier flies, your chickens and your Kunekune pigs. Let them clear the weeds and build the soil fertility before you even put a seed in the ground. Once your garden is established, introduce the ducks and rabbits for pest control and immediate fertilization. By placing your rabbit hutches over your fly bins and your duck run uphill from your fish pond, you are utilizing the power of gravity and biology. This is the lazy loop strategy. It is about placing the right animal in the right place so that their daily life does your chores for you. This is how you transform a simple plot of land into a thriving, self-sustaining biological machine. Use these steps, respect the social needs of your animals, and you will find that self-sufficiency isn't just a dream, it is a functional reality you can build right now.